Hey guys, this is Dawn. We're back for part 2, utility shovel from 2GoSystems. We're going to give a little chop on this piece of wood here. So let's give it a test and see how this works. Well, that bites right in there. I'm going to give a go on some small chopping tasks here. See how this blade works out here. And let's give it a go. Stops right through it. Now I did not sharpen this at all. I mean, that stuff's over, I don't know if you can see that. That's over an inch thick. This stuff is frozen too, by the way. There you go. And thing, it definitely works as, I got the handle extended the whole way. If I shortened it up, it'd be obviously better. So there's your blade. I'd say that does a pretty fine job. What do you think about that? Some good heavy cedar. Whew, that went flying all the way to the house. I think we got a pretty good chopper there, guys. That thing is crazy sharp. Look at how it embedded into that stump. Let's see how it does in digging. Now, I just want to say, as well as that did with that blade and the chopping and everything, I was extremely impressed. Then I came back and I looked at the handle here where it connects to the screw on, and look, it broke right there. Everything is solid, but something right there, I don't know if you can see it, something cracked right here. Now, I think that is probably something just with this one unit, because I know the testing that Brian put this thing through, and he did not have that issue. Hey guys, this is Dawn, and I wanted to do some final thoughts and give you an update on this, what went on with this shovel here. And sorry for the shaky video here, but I want to explain what happened. Part of this was my fault, and part of it was what I didn't know about the shovel. I had this in the full extended length when I was doing the chopping, because I was going to test it in the full length and then shorten it up, slide it shut, and test it in the short position. I talked to Brian at 2GoSystems. He's sending me a new shovel, and he went and tested it out to find out what the problem was. And what we found out was there's 2 sets of threads here. I gotta try and get it in some light. It's getting dark out, so there's 2 sets of threads. There's one here, and there's another one up inside here. There's 2 sets of threads, and the first set's in the small tube that connects the shovel collar here. And the second set's up here in the larger tube that that screws onto the collar when it's in the short position. And when it's slid together, the 2 lock together and it makes a really super strong connection. Basically makes this, like indestructible. You can, beat the snot out of this thing and it's not going to have an issue. So, they're connected at that point when it's slid together. But when I separated it in the long stretched out position, it loses that strength. So when you're going to do your chopping, you need to have it in the slid together position. That's the bottom line. So you have the maximum strength. So that's what that's the bottom line, guys. Then you don't have that issue. It can take extreme force, but you have to have it in the short position when you're going to do your chopping. I did not know that. I think that's part of having a new product out. You test it and you figure out these things and you go. That's what it's all about. So he's sending me a new shovel, and I'll tell you what, we'll slide it into the closed position and beat the heck out of it and test it again. But everything else you can see on this shovel is solid heavy-duty steel. And if that's all it takes is to put it in the short position to do that, to do your heavy abuse stuff with it, I got no problem doing that. Brian, like I said, he was all over this immediately, and he is already sending me a new one. One thing I gotta say about 2GoSystems, outstanding customer service. Great people over there. If you got any problem or issues with anything, they are on it immediately. When I get the new one, we'll do the part 3 video where I do all the digging stuff with it. Clearly, I don't want to do that when I have a compromised unit here, so we'll wait for the new one and we'll do it then. So thanks everybody for watching, and you saw what kind of chopping this baby can do. Just do it in the short position. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye bye.